What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, it's not really going to be anything technical. I just want to talk about kind of like a mindset framework when you're starting and running and growing your own business. And the reason why I want to talk about this kind of topic is I was on a call with one of my students a while ago. Well, almost a student. It was someone who was thinking about joining my program, and they basically said, "What if I fail?" And I didn't quite know how to answer that question. So when I was on the call, I kind of just gave a makeshift answer. It was something along the lines of, well, if you think about failing, you're going to fail. So just don't think about failing and you'll be just fine, or something like that. This call was about a month ago or so, maybe 5 or 6 weeks. Anyways, during that time, after that call, I kept thinking about that question. What if I fail? What if this fails? What if that happens? And believe me, I've started multiple businesses. Every single one I started, I thought that. And I consistently thought that. Especially with this business that I currently run right now, my virtual accounting service business. My first 4 months of business, of actually operating, I had no clients. And I was working every single day endlessly, and I got nothing. So you can best believe every single day I was thinking, what if I fail? I am failing. What do I do? This and that, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, the reason why it kept sticking with me is I knew that answer was kind of fugazi, whatever. It's just a fake answer. So I really thought about what a good answer to that is, and an honest one too, of what if I fail? And it took me quite some time. I think it took me like 2 or 3 weeks of like watching YouTube videos, listening to podcasts, watching TikToks, different philosophy, mindset stuff of what if I fail, just to see what other people were saying. And essentially what I came out to is this isn't a fairy tale and this isn't fairyland. This is real life. You can fail, and you do fail a lot, but it's a matter of getting back up and not giving up and not quitting. That's the important thing. And when I think back to when I was running my own business, or still running that business for the first 4 months, I was failing every single day until I got a client. Because when you start a business, to me, a successful business is something that profits revenue, okay? And my operation was not profiting any revenue. So technically speaking, I was failing every single day for 4 months. But it's the fact that I didn't give up is what really made the business successful. Because after month 2, if I had given up, I wouldn't be here today. And another thing that I came out to was, if you're hesitant on jumping in, and you're hesitant on moving forward with something, you're hesitant to start that business, sign that client, post that video, create an ad, launch that ad, get a mentorship, buy into a program, going to school, moving out of your city, breaking up with your partner. Well, maybe not breaking up with your partner, but anyways, going back to the actual business aspect is, what if you fail? Even if you do fail, at least now you know. And it's the exact same thing when I first started. I was wondering, how do I get clients? I was thinking Facebook ads, Instagram ads, YouTube ads, cold DMs, cold email, cold calling, organic content, paid content, personal branding, LinkedIn, like so many different things, even to the point where it got to like newspaper ads. Never do newspaper ads. My God, this is 2025. I can't believe I was honestly considering newspaper ads in 2025. Or not 2025, but 2023 is when I started this business. And what I realized is I think I've spent over $25,000 or $30,000 USD. So that's about 45,000 Canadian, almost 50, not quite though. I spent over $30,000 or $35,000 on mentorships, courses, programs, everything like that. And what I can say is, when you learn something and it doesn't work, here, for example, this will be a lot more easier to explain this. I wanted to learn how to cold DM on Twitter and get clients through Twitter. I had a list of different acquisition models that I could do, and Twitter was one of them. And I thought Twitter was really going to work. I thought it was like a killer thing. Once again, there's a stupid ambulance driving by. For those of you that don't know, I live downtown. So sirens, police, ambulances, everything. There's like a homeless shelter or a bunch of homeless people just down the way. So there's always people getting into fights, breaking into stores, starting fires. It's freaking crazy. It's like Grand Theft Auto. Anyways, the reason why I brought up me getting into this Twitter program and purchase it was $2,500 a month, and I think I stayed on for 4 or 5 months, something like that. It worked out to about $9,000 US that I had spent. Now, with that $9,000 that got me in the program, showed me everything I could ever think of for Twitter outreach. And it was a great course. I have nothing bad to say about that. I actually got 2 clients, I believe, off of Twitter DMs. But it wasn't as effective as I wanted, and it wasn't as quick as I wanted. It took months and every day, like an hour to 2 hours every single day, like Monday to Sunday, of just cold DMing all these accounts. So it was not a positive ROI. I spent way too much time on it, but at the end of the program, I could finally scratch that Twitter off of my acquisition model. So the next time I think, how can I get clients? I can now say, not Twitter, definitely not through Twitter, which you'll learn this very quickly in business, that is sometimes more valuable than actually knowing what works, is knowing what doesn't work. So tailoring this back to the what if I fail, and what if this happens, what if that happens, and if you're scared to make a decision, you're scared to move forward with something, get that client, join that program. Worst comes to absolute worst is you make that decision and you realize it wasn't the right one. Now you're smarter. Now you learn from that. So the next time that you make whatever decision that you have to, you know what to watch out for. And I do this before any kind of program that I buy. After being in multiple different kinds of programs, I am a huge fan of coaching programs, mentorships. I'm constantly always looking for different mentors and different coaching programs for problems that I'm going through. But I know how to vet them. I know what questions to ask. I know how to tell when someone's over-exaggerating a result that they can get you, or when they're lying or this or that. I know what to watch out for. I know who's fake and I know who is real. But that's only because I've purchased so many past programs. I know I've been through the actual process multiple times. So ultimately, just to wrap up this video, after discovering that, I gave that girl a call and I let her know. And I said, hey, I just want to be completely honest. I don't think that question that you asked me about a month ago, I don't think that answer was adequate, and I don't think that it was even proper. So this is what I truly think. And then I explained to her the spiel that I basically just gave. So if you're thinking about making a decision, starting a business, joining a program, reaching out to a client, signing a client, whatever it is, and if you're thinking, what if I fail? You might fail, but I can guarantee you, if you do the work, if you put the time in, scientifically and physically, it will be impossible. To end this video, if you're scared, you're nervous, you're worried, you're wondering, what if I fail before I do this, or what if I fail before I start this? Just like a fat person who's trying to lose weight. If they are active, they cut out the junk food, and they're consistent every single day, scientifically, they can't fail. It might take them 2 months, it might take them 3 months, it might even take them a whole year. But scientifically, they cannot fail. So with that said, you guys, I hope you got some value out of that. If you want to learn how to start your own virtual accounting service business, check out the links below. I teach you how to basically go from nothing, all the way to $5,000 per month. So if that sounds like something that you would be interested in, go ahead and click the link below. Without further ado, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.